Welcome guys to the second part of the Red Dead Redemption. Uh, this is your host Vansh, and this is my channel Sensei Gaming. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपके मेरे चैनल हमारे चैनल पे एंड थैंक्स फॉर योर सपोर्ट एंड गाइस मैं अपने सारे वीडियोस पे वॉइस ओवर नहीं कर पाता बिकॉज ऐसे सिचुएशंस हैं जहाँ पे साउंड बहुत बैकग्राउंड साउंड उतना बेटर मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब है इसकी वजह से मैं ज़्यादा सिर्फ गेम प्लेज ही अपडेट कर पा रहा हूँ एंड थोड़ा सा टाइम का शेड्यूल थोड़ा नहीं बन पा रहा इस वजह से बट स्टिल योर गाइज आर सपोर्टिंग जो कि काफ़ी बेहतरीन है थैंक फॉर दैट सो एज एट मेरे फर्स्ट वीडियोस में काफ़ी अच्छे आपने रिस्पॉन्स दिए थे रेड डेड रिडेम्पशन में सो वी आर कंटिन्यू एंड आई होप यू लाइक दिस वीडियो ऑल्सो so let's carry on so लास्ट पार्ट में हमने कुछ लूटपाट मचाई थी बुलाए थे एंड ट्रस्ट मी गाइस अगर आपने अभी तक ये गेम ट्राई नहीं किया है अगर आपके पास है मतलब if you're having if you have a PC which which you in which you can run this game please try करिएगा इस गेम को that will really एंड बहुत जल्दी हम कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी मॉडर्न वॉरफेयर भी लाने वाले हैं सो स्टे विद दैट विल आल्सो बी वेरी अमेजिंग आई लव दैट गेम तब मेरे पास शब्द नहीं है सही से बताओ सो दैट्स दैट एंड वन थिंग मोर गाइस इफ यू आर न्यू पहली बार देख रहे हैं मेरे चैनल तो प्लीज़ लाइक करिए सब्सक्राइब करिए share with your friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you have, and that's that. And keep supporting me, guys. Keep do it. That will really help me. And yeah, मैंने ये कहा था कि I will come with a live streaming, but there is that problem as I said before. इसको थोड़ा फिक्स होने में टाइम लगेगा बिकॉज कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स चल रही हैं एंड स्टिल अगर आप आपने मेरे पुरानी वीडियोस चेकआउट नहीं किए तो प्लीज़ गो चेक दैट आउट राइज ऑफ द टूम रेडर एंड जीटी सीरीज हमारी कौन सी चल रही है बिकॉज अभी कुछ सर्वर में प्रॉब्लम चल रहा था उसकी वजह से माय गेम वाज मतलब वो ओपन ही नहीं हो रहा था so I have to do some tricky things then I will be able to play that game
and you unfortunately
so
survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than
this
hunting.
ये वाला मुझे मैंने देखा था
Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found enough of this.
so इसमें ज़्यादा हमें कुछ फूड का इंतज़ाम करना बिकॉज ये आप फंसे हुए हैं खाने पीने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं so they have to
salted off. Starving will be preferable. Come on, let's go. You can't go.
इन्हें कुछ ना कुछ स्पेशल ढूंढना पड़ेगा बेसिकली शिकार के लिए जो मिलना काफी मुश्किल है
You can kill it. You need to rest, Charles.
and guys I've played more game ये मैं से अपलोड अभी कर रहा हूँ बट मैं ज़्यादा खेल चुका हूँ एंड ये गेम
You take this. I can't use it and you'll have to.
मैंने अभी तक जितने गेम्स खेले हैं सबसे डिफरेंट है that maybe ये सिर्फ मेरा ओपिनियन होगा but that's that मीन्स हो सकता है मैं थोड़ा सा पीछे चल रहा हूँ दूसरे लोगों के कंपैरेटिव बट फॉर मी गेम खेलना मतलब वो मैं ऐसा ड्यूटी नहीं करता, मैं सिर्फ फन के हिसाब से चलता हूँ, मुझे मज़ा आता है करने में।
How are
So,
you holding up, Charles? I'm okay, apart from this hand.
आप तक भी पहुँचे
Stupid mistake.
और आप भी इसे लाइक
Still
कर
bad?
एंड
It'll be
डू
fine in
गाइस
a day or two.
लाइक इट।
I just can't pull a
बहुत
bow
से
right now.
लोग इसे देखते हैं
Sure
और
hope I
दे
can.
जस्ट वॉच एंड
Never really
कैरी
got
ऑन।
the
मैं
hang
मानता
of
हूँ
it. You'll be fine.
चीज़ें होती हैं, लोगों को कुछ चीज़ें
So,
पसंद आती, कुछ चीज़ें नहीं पसंद आती,
you reckon we're gonna find
बट
something to
स्टिल
kill that ain't no Driscoll?
आपके सब्सक्राइब लाइक करने से किसी
There's meat up
आपका
here
कुछ
for
घाटा
sure.
नहीं होगा
Pearson doesn't know
एंड
what he's talking about.
और सिर्फ
Now the
आपकी
weather's
वजह
eased
से
off a
ये
bit,
वीडियो
there'll be
और भी
needing to
बहुत सारे
feed.
लोगों तक पहुंच सकती है
Ha! We'll
एंड
head up this way. Find some higher
हम
ground.
एक अपनी फैमिली को और बेटर कर सकते हैं, यूट्यूब फैमिली को।
Been a wild few days,
सो
all right. That ride north from
कीप
Blackwater,
सपोर्टिंग मी जैसे
getting
कि आप करते
stuck
आ
in
रहे
the storm, going out from John, that thing with the O'Driscolls. You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more. I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to
हो।
think
सिर्फ वीडियोस
back
बना
on.
के अगर अपडेट करना
I
रहता दैट
still
वाज
don't
इजी,
really
बट
know what happened on
कई
that
बार
boat.
आपको
Me neither.
the thing
Well,
is that
Javier
right
told
now
me a
I
bit,
have to
but
download the game,
it sure
sorry,
weren't good.
I have to play the game, record it, उसके बाद मुझे वॉइस ओवर करना पड़ता था, वॉइस ओवर करना पड़ रहा है एंड बिफोर दैट मैं इन गेम कर लेता था तो थोड़ा सा आसान रहता था, बट इस समय चीज़ें ऐसी हो रही है कि मुझे मैं इस समय रात में 2 बजे बैठा हूँ इस वीडियो को रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज एक बेसिकली बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आएगा तो दैट विल यू एक्सेप्ट मेरा ब्रदर मुझे फ़ोन करता रहता है एंड यू हियर द सॉन्ग द वीडियो, उसको छोड़ के आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू माई बेस्ट। सो एंड मुझे सपोर्ट मिल रहा है आप लोगों से, दैट्स द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग।
See some of the ground uncovered here. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too. That's good. No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
सो अब बेसिकली यहाँ पे इसका मैं गोकू वाली जो पावर है वो यूज़
Hey,
करने को मिलेगी,
stop here a
इफ़ यू नो
second.
गोकू,
I see something.
ड्रैगन बॉल, जी जेड, व्हाटएवर यू कैन कॉल इट। सो यहाँ से अब हमें बारकोड फॉलो करना है एंड वी कैन यूज़ अवर अल्ट्रा इंस्टिंक्ट और
There's
व्हाटएवर
deer been here
दैट एक्चुअली टफ टू
recently.
pronounce
How
for
can
me।
you tell? How can you not? We'll track them on foot. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Seriously,
Maybe not. Focus.
sorry about that guys, अब मैं क्या करूँ मैं, yeah that's the power I'm talking about। इसमें थोड़ा डिफरेंटली काम करता है। First you have to activate the eagle eye and then you can press a Q button or something, so you can see the bar on the right side bottom corner,
It's easier in the
that will
smoke.
indicate
Once
how
you get it
much
right,
time you have, but when you are playing
be able
you
to track
don't
nearly as well in grass and wood.
see actually these things, so uh, and that is the important thing actually for अगर आप नए हैं गेम में एंड ट्रस्ट मी गाइस, आप जो भी किसी का भी गेम प्ले देखते हैं एंड दे आर ड्राइविंग लाइक अ सुपर हीरो और
Down
समथिंग,
there.
or they are doing
You see him?
something
Quick.
anything that
Get that bow
looks
out,
really
Arthur.
clean, nice,
Aim for
and
their
that
head or neck. We want a good, clean kill.
that okay wait,
You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Now, Arthur.
oh, 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 oh. So I can't hold it that much, actually मैं पहले रुक गया था यहाँ पे, मुझे थोड़ा और आगे जाके ट्रैक बहुत करीब जाके फिर आई हैव टू हंट हिम और हर और वट एवर जो भी है वो उस हिरन को
That's
जो भी
okay.
चीज़ है वो उसको
Try
थोड़ा
again.
करीब जाके हंट करना था बट but for first time you need to understand the gameplay, you need to understand the controls, so उसमें थोड़ा सा confusion हो जाता है and I'm trying it my best way to do it. And guys, once again if you're new to my channel please subscribe करिए, like करिए and do share with your friends, दोस्तों के साथ इसको शेयर करिएगा ताकि वो भी अगर आपको पसंद आए तो शायद आपके दोस्तों को भी पसंद आए. दैट इज़ मतलब ये काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है हमारे लिए, हमारे मतलब हम दोनों लोग के लिए, हम सब के लिए एक्चुअली. सो इसमें गाइस यू हैव टू मतलब आपको ये भी ध्यान रखना रहता है कि आपका जो पॉस्चर है, अगर जो हवा है अगर वो आपके अपोजिट चल रही है तो इट विल हेल्प यू, बट अगर वो आपके मतलब आपकी तरफ से चल रही है मतलब अभी इसमें ये चीज़ नहीं दिखा रहा है बट आगे आगे वाली जो गेम प्लेस हो गई यू विल से इट्स लाइक अ मतलब आपकी बॉडी की स्मेल और समथिंग दैट विल आल्सो क्रिएट अ पर्टिकुलर डिस्ट्रैक्शन, और आप में इसमें जो भी आपके
Nice.
नाइस एक्चुअली.
Come on. You're making yourself too
मुझे
obvious.
लगा नहीं था कि मैं स्कोर आ पाऊंगा बट इट वाज डन. और जो मैंने अभी तक जितना भी खेला उसमें एक चीज़ एक्चुअली मुझे पहले से ये चीज़ पता थी कि दैट इट वाज नॉट हाईली ऑप्टिमाइज्ड फॉर पीसी, पीसी के लिए ऑप्टिमाइज नहीं है. सो थोड़ा सा गेम प्ले यहाँ मुझे लगा मुझे कुछ करना है इसके साथ बट वी हैव टू किल टू डियर्स और जो भी हिरन है या जो भी है इनको उड़ाना था. वन वाज डेड एंड नाउ आई हैव टू ट्रिगर हैव टू फाइंड द सेकंड वन, दूसरे वाले को ढूंढना है एंड जस्ट पुट हिम डाउन, उसे खत्म करना है. और गाइस बहुत जल्दी कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी वॉरज़ोन का स्टोरी मोड भी लाने वाला हूँ एंड यू गाइस गोना लव दैट, ट्रस्ट मी. क्योंकि मुझे पसंद आया तो आपको तो बेसिकली पसंद आएगा.
Where are you going?
इट्स
Follow the
आर्ट
tracks.
एक्चुअली. यहाँ पे मैं एक मिस्टेक कर देता हूँ, कॉल हिम फॉर सम रीजन, दैट वाज माय मिस्टेक.
Focus, Arthur. Follow this lead.
और इसमें आपको हंटिंग करना है, आप हंटिंग से आपको पैसे मिलते हैं, हंटिंग से आपको पैसे मिलते हैं, हंटिंग से आपका जो स्किन आप कलेक्ट करते हो वो चीज़ उससे आपको पैसे मिलेंगे जिससे आप चीज़ें खरीद सकते हो.
Keep following the tracks, Arthur.
सो अभी तक इस गेम में सब कुछ परफेक्ट है. द फाइटिंग, मैं गन के बारे में कंप्लेन कर रहा था मेरे लास्ट वीडियो में. सो बेसिकली वो एक
Well
उसका
done.
इस
Think that's all
मतलब
we can
बेसिकली
get?
गन्स वैसे ही काम करती हैं
Okay. You pick up one?
एंड उसमें जो
You sure
इसमें
your
जो
hand's
डिले है
okay?
वो
Nah,
बिकॉज
it'll be
ऑफ
fine once I get it on my
दैट
computer.
ईगल आई
Okay.
दैट यू हैव
Move
टू
your phone.
यूज. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वो थोड़ा सा डिले दिखाता है। एंड जब तक मुझे इसके बारे में नहीं पता था तब तक थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन था। सो दैट रियली एंड यू कैन कॉल योर हॉर्स। एक रेंज होती है, मतलब आप विसल बजा के उसको बुला सकते हो। एंड यू कैन मतलब वो एक रेंज के अंदर हो तभी वो हॉर्स आ पाएगा।
Not bad, boy. There, boy.
आई एम जस्ट चेकिंग द थिंग्स बिकॉज
Yeah, okay, boy.
यस आपका जो हॉर्स है उसके साथ
Come
आपके
on, boy.
पार्टनरशिप बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए। इन दिस गेम रॉकस्टार वालों ने मे बी, ये मेरा ओपिनियन हो सकता है, बिल्कुल फोड़ दिया। ट्रस्ट मी, दे जस्ट
Ready
they
to head
just
back when you are.
Come on then. Let's head back.
did some amazing work with this
Watch
game
it.
and जिसने भी गेम खेला है वो तो नॉर्मल सी
Nice
बात है।
work, Arthur. Should be enough
Yes,
meat here to
the
keep us all
important
fed
thing is
for a
that
few
कि
days.
आप अगर कोई वीडियो
New
देखते हो,
fountain. Whoa.
Oh, watch it.
वीडियो जस्ट
I knew
मैं
you'd be
मानता हूँ,
okay with
देखिए
that
इंडिया
bow.
है यहाँ पे,
It's easier when they ain't
यहाँ पे
shooting back.
मतलब पेरेंट्स के अकॉर्डिंग
We've
पीसी
seen
और
enough
ये
of
सब
that.
चीज़ें इतनी अच्छी नहीं होती।
Considering how things were looking a
मुझे
couple
चार
of
पाँच साल
days
लग
back,
गए।
well,
सो
maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
बहुत पैसे बचाए इसके लिए,
Seems to
बहुत
me
कुछ
we should
किया
be
है,
putting our effort into
उसके
getting
बाद
off this
जाके मैं
mountain now.
ले पाया हूँ। सो
Soon,
ये थोड़ा टफ हो सकता है,
people are still
बट
weak. You've
अगर
seen
मैं
how
कर सकता
snowed
हूँ
in
तो आप
those
भी कर सकते
wagons
हो,
are.
ट्रस्ट मी।
They ain't going nowhere
एंड
until we get some more thaw.
ये किसी भी
You're
नशे से,
probably right.
किसी भी नशे से
And even if we do get
अगर
off here, what then?
किसी भी
We'll
नशेड़ी को
still have
आपने
a big
देखा
price
होगा
on our
कि
heads.
क्या वो
This
जिस
is a
चीज़ का
big
नशा है उससे
country.
ज़्यादा खतरनाक नशा
We'll
है।
find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a
सब
plan.
कुछ छोड़ नहीं सकते, हैव टू कंटिन्यू, और ये
You
करते
notice
रहना
how
पड़ता है।
Pearson's
सो
had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a
बट
crumb of food.
गेम खेलना
Good that we
और
caught more
बीइंग
than
अ
one.
यूट्यूबर,
We've only been
आपको
up
जो
here a
वीडियोस
few
अपडेट
days and
करने
have
रहते हैं
already
या
picked up
दूसरे
2
काम
more
करने
mouths to
रहते हैं,
feed.
ये
One
थोड़ा
more.
सा टफ हो जाता है।
We
अगर
ain't feeding
आप
the
जॉब कर रहे
O'Driscoll
हो
a
और
damn
आप
thing.
स्टूडेंट हो,
Except
बिकॉज यू हैव
maybe
टू,
that can of
आपको पढ़ाई भी
salted
कंटिन्यू
awful
करनी
Pearson
रहती
was
है और
kind
उसके
enough to
साथ
give
साथ
us.
ये चीज़ों का ध्यान
The
देना रहता
girl.
है, तो ये
She has
थोड़ा
a
सा मुश्किल हो
wild look
जाता
in
है।
her eye.
ये
Of
मेरे लिए
course,
थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है,
she
मैं
lost her
दूसरों का नहीं
husband, her
जानता।
home,
सो
everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
ये थोड़ा सा टफ लगता है मुझे, मेरे
I
पॉइंट ऑफ
know
व्यू
who
से।
my money's on in that fight. He's weak,
सो
but that makes
बेसिकली
him much
हम
more useful. Maybe we
हाफ
can
वे
get to
हैं,
them before they get to us.
या कोई
What
ऑब्स्टिकल
is it
आता
with
है,
the
कुछ होता है
O'Driscolls?
शायद।
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
वहाँ पे
Must be
हमें
real
इस
hungry.
भालू,
Stay well back. Spring
so we
storms
have to
like
change
this are
the
the worst for
course,
animals
हमें
that
कहीं
sleep
और
all
से जाना
winter.
पड़ेगा। सो बेसिकली मैं जो भी वीडियोस अपडेट करता हूँ तो पहले मैंने छोटे वीडियोस रखे थे, नाउ आई एम जस्ट कंफ्यूज। बहुत
Cut
से
up
लोगों ने
here.
कहा कि छोटे
Off the
वीडियोस
trail.
रखो, एंड छोटे वीडियोस मींस आई हैव टू कट पार्ट्स, आई हैव टू कट द सीन्स, जो मैं नहीं करना चाहता था। मैं चाहता था कि फुल वीडियो जो हो
Turn
सके
around.
वो मैं अब तक लाऊं, and I'm doing that. और मैं ऐसा करता रहूँगा, just trying to
We ain't ever talked
बड़े
that
वीडियोस
much,
मैं
you and
नहीं
me.
चाहता हूँ, but
How long you been with us now? 5, 6
for
months?
gameplays के लिए
Something
काफी
like that.
important है, because
Bet you didn't
आपको भी पता होना
expect
चाहिए
this.
What?
कि ये
Any
चीज़
of
है
this.
ऐसी,
Blackwater mess.
you have to also enjoy
Being
the
up here.
Hey. Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always
इसमें
wondering if
बहुत
someone's
सारे
gonna kill you in
फंक्शंस
your
हैं,
sleep.
I still wonder
बहुत
that
सारी
most
चीज़ें हैं
nights.
जो अभी मुझे
I reckon you're
खुद
okay.
खोजनी है,
This suits me.
समझनी है।
Sure, I could fall in with another
मैंने
gang.
सिर्फ इसका
Dutch.
एक वीडियो
You know,
चेकआउट किया था, वो यही वाला है,
Dutch
यही
is
मिशन
different.
था,
Oh, yes.
बट इसके
Dutch is
बाद
certainly different.
He treats me fair.
मैंने सबसे ज़्यादा
Used to,
अगर
And for a
किसी की
fellow with a
वीडियोस
black
देखे हैं तो
father
आई
and
हैव
an
सीन द
Indian mother,
वीडियोस ऑफ कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी
that ain't
वॉरज़ोन,
normally the case.
एंड
Well, we
क्योंकि
need you now.
बिकॉज अगर आप कोई गेम प्ले
More than
देख
ever.
लेते हो
Good.
सो ये थोड़ा सा,
And how long have you been with these boys? What?
फॉर
Careful!
माई पॉइंट ऑफ
Careful.
व्यू, बिकॉज मैं
Why
भी
ain't
गेम
you
प्ले
run
बना
off?
रहा हूँ, तो आप लोग
Me?
ऐसा सोच रहे हैं कि
20 years,
मतलब
something like
if you
that.
want to be a
Since
gamer
I was
then
a boy.
20 years?
that's your personal
Yeah.
thoughts, मेरे भी ये थॉट्स हैं कि अगर आप
Taught
ऐसा
me
खेल
to
रहा हूँ, ऐसा
read.
कर रहा हूँ, तो
John,
गेम प्ले थोड़ा
too.
सा इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हैं। I'm just checking where we have to go actually. What is still
A few
happening?
other things, him and Hosea.
That's that.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us.
I'm just checking
That's
that
why
कि
we
कुछ
need to
difference
stick
आता है
by
क्या,
him
या
through
कुछ और
this.
प्रॉब्लम होती है।
He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one.
So
It's been as hard on the horses
basically
as
इस
on the
मिशन
rest
में
of
हमें
us.
यही करना था।
I don't know what Dutch would do if
That's
something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable
basically it's a
bastard,
start, so that's why.
but he loves that horse.
So guys, if
I
you're
hope they
new,
all make it.
then please
I
subscribe to my
tried to
channel.
ride the Count once.
Please do
Look at
help
me
me to
faster
help
than
this
a
channel to
bull.
grow,
Won't take
because
nobody but
आपकी
him.
हेल्प से, आपके सपोर्ट से चैनल और बेटर हो सकता है, हमारी फैमिली और अच्छी हो सकती है। Please do that for me.
Whoa.
That's really important.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over
And
here.
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the boat properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
You're all right, boys. Well, well, well. Just drop it down in here. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yes. Seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
Mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you?
and guys,
This really isn't a
please
job for
do
man with a
comment,
burned hand.
बताइएगा कि
I'll see you
आपको
both
कौन सी
later.
गेम प्ले चाहिए,
You
आप कौन
skin
से
that one, you dumped on the
वो
floor
चाहिए
there.
भैया, मतलब गेम प्लेस एवेंजर्स की डिमांड हुई Okay. Wow, that was
Not
fast.
too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Oh, autosave, yes, why not?
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you'll pay me.
इनको बचाया था हमने पिछले एपिसोड में।
Arthur,
अभी तक आपने नहीं देखा तो चेकआउट कर लो
You want me
guys.
to come? Of course I do.
That will be a favor
Look
to
at
me.
you. I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
And अगर आप दोस्त guys आप लोग मेरा चैनल व्यू कर रहे हैं तो I have
See me now.
given out this channel
What's
description.
left of me?
A friend of mine also playing
What about you?
want to be a
Guess I was
YouTuber.
hoping to see a
Please go
corpse.
check out his channel.
Bide your time.
That will also help him.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge.
So,
at Monticello, just before the
Please
tunnel.
go that check out please. मैं उसका लिंक उसकी YouTube अकाउंट का लिंक अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूँगा.
Hosea.
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living,
From here
Hosea, we're living.
मिशन
Look at me.
थोड़ा कैरी
We're
ऑन होगा
living.
आगे की
Even
तरफ.
you.
तो
But we
फर्स्ट
need
हमारी
money.
हाइस्ट कह
Everything we
सकते
have
हैं
is
या
in
डकैती
Blackwater.
कह सकते हैं
Fancy
whatever.
heading back there?
No.
डकैती बोलते हैं ज़्यादा अच्छा
I
लगेगा.
can't undermine you.
So हमारी पहली डकैती
I
होगी यहाँ
just
पे.
want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. All right, we're moving out. Follow me.
Okay. So basically इसमें ये है कि आप अगर जो भी आपका जो ग्रुप है या
All you,
गैंग है
according to the
अगर वो
information
साथ में चल
I
रहा है
was
तो
provided to us
आपके
by
जो आपका जो हॉर्स है आपका जो
the
घोड़ा है
train will be coming
उसकी
north
स्टेमिना
from the valley. We're gonna
यूज़
pick
नहीं
it
होगी.
off after it crosses the
तो
border into
ये
the
एक बहुत
grizzly.
अच्छी चीज़ है.
There's a race
मतलब
spot
आप
there
उसके
to
साथ
give us good vantage.
भाग सकते हो दौड़ सकते हो और आपकी
I'll
स्टेमिना
keep
बिल्कुल
lookout for
नॉर्मल
any
रहेगी.
outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
तो ये
I'll
काफ़ी
be fine.
बढ़िया.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer
और
that run
गाइस
point.
इसमें जो मुझे
Lenny
बहुत
and
कुछ
Javier,
चीज़ें सही
you
लगी
two
हैं
take the front
वेदर
cars, deal with any guards.
मीन्स
Arthur and Micah,
थोड़ी
you head
देर
straight
में
for the
वो
back.
थोड़ा सा
That's what
मतलब
we're after. Mr.
क्लाउडी हो
Cornwall's
जाएगा
private car.
एंड फॉर
You and
थोड़ा
me,
सा आप
Morgan.
थोड़ा सा
Great. Have you
ग्रीनिश
got a
एरिया में
problem
जाएंगे
with
तो
that?
Not if you keep
मतलब
your head
इतना
for once.
You worry about
इतना
yourself.
बढ़िया
Enough.
बेहतरीन.
After Bill blows the tracks, We're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep, crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good.
ये भी सही
Now
मतलब
come
भाई अभी
on.
आपको दिखेगा
Let's
कि
ride.
कैसा लग रहा है. अगर मेरी कुछ वीडियोस में वॉइस ओवर नहीं होगा या रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो पाएगी बिकॉज मैंने अभी बताया थोड़ी देर पहले तो ये मैं बात कर रहा था. बस ये ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे मूवी देख रहा हूँ.
Out of the snow, finally. Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast.
गाइस कमेंट में जरूर बताइए किस तरह की
Before
गेम आपको
anyone gets
पसंद है.
up here
प्लीज
after
टू
us.
कमेंट देम.
Oh, look at you boys.
थोड़ा सा उससे थोड़ा
This is what I call a
ऐसे साइड
crew.
देते देखिए धूप आ
Mike
चुकी है.
Bell, Charles
एवरीथिंग इज
Smith,
सो
Arthur Morgan
bright and
of the
beautiful.
AORUS. Hey!
Colors
Micah
will
Bell, Charles Smith,
and again
Arthur
the shade, the
Morgan
cloudy
of the
part.
AORUS. And
So
what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a
so
lot
ये
of
हमारी
damn
फर्स्ट
money to leave
हाइस्ट होने
sitting
वाली
for
है
too
रेड डेड
long.
रिडेम्पशन
It
2
would
की.
be crazy to go back there now.
फर्स्ट
Place will be swarming with
फर्स्ट मैंने
Pinkertons.
खेला नहीं है तो
We
मुझे
go
कुछ
back
आइडिया नहीं
when
है.
I say
बट
Hey
मैं
there.
कोशिश
go
करूँगा
back,
खेलने
and
की.
that's the
Oh
end of
shit.
it. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Whoa there.
Hold. Hold. Is Bill there? Yeah. You want to head down? See how he's getting on?
So guys, oh fuck, oh fuck. ये इसका मैकेनिज्म है इसका जहाँ पे ऐसी जगह होंगी वो आपको थोड़ी सी दिक्कत हो सकती है.
How you getting on? Yeah. I'm okay.
Okay, there
Sure?
it is.
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
बॉम्ब प्लांट करना है मतलब बॉम्ब तो वही प्लांट करेगा. हमें बेसिकली इसको प्लग करना है.
Okay, this is
So
good.
it's connected.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I
इसको
got
बोला इसको बोला वो किसको बोला सर.
Just be ready to move quick. And remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes. What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
मेरा स्टैमिना कम हो गया तो इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि मैं कुछ खा लूं.
Everything okay? I think so. Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
तो या दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट
That
बिकॉज आपको
includes you, Arch.
इसमें अगर आपने कोई जुर्म किया है, आपको किसी ने पहचान लिया, तो आपके ऊपर बाउंटी लग जाएगी, आपके ऊपर एक इनाम रख दिया जाएगा। और लोग आपके वो कुकर्म, वो पाप याद रखेंगे जब
Gentlemen,
तक आप वो बाउंटी पे
this
नहीं कर
time,
देते या उसमें। और इसी तरह अगर आप इस गेम में
good luck. All here.
वेट
You all know what to do. Here we go.
ओ फक
Shit! No! What? God! Oh, you have got to be kidding me! Where did you find that? Mous said it was fine.
my
Come
fault.
on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
ओके। सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे मैं एक मिस्टेक कर देता हूँ। आई थॉट ट्रेन उस रास्ते से जा रही है, बट इट्स अ टनल जहाँ से वो जा रही थी, एंड आई वाज जस्ट लेट एंड द मिशन वाज फेल्ड। तो यहाँ पे मिस्टेक हो गई थी मुझसे, बट कोई नहीं। फर्स्ट टाइम जब भी आप खेलते हो तो आपसे ऐसा हो जाता है। दिस टाइम आई विल नॉट मेक अ मिस्टेक।
Here we go! Here we go!
एंड
Pull me up! Oh
सो
shit!
हम
I'm
अपने
slipping!
फ्रेंड को
I got
बचाएंगे।
you! Now stop yelling! Help!
आगे मेरे भाई,
Arthur,
हम क्या
help
भी
me!
रहे।
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down. Where's Javier?
सो
He found.
या
The others will get him. Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him? Arthur, who's going?
आई थॉट आई विल डू अ साइलेंट किल, बट किसी और ने मेरे को देख लिया था। वैसे पिछले इसी ने देख लिया।
Dang it, we made it.
And he's telling me something about happened. अब बंदे आए हैं, मेरे को छिपना था, छिप गया बंदे। This is the thing that really bugs me। वो मेरे को शुरुआत में दिक्कत दे रहा था, बट एक बार आप इसका मतलब आप पकड़ लेते हो जब, सो इट जस्ट दिस मेक्स द फीलिंग गुड। एज आई सेड, थोड़ा सा गेम आप जब एक बार पकड़ लेते हो तो आपको खुद को जो सारी चीज़ें सही हो जाती
I hooked up the wire, but we won't
हैं।
let
यस,
you
मैं यहाँ पे
have it.
लूट रहा हूँ,
You don't rob
तो
a
क्या किया
Leningrad
जाए।
cornball train.
That was a good headshot actually.
That's far enough, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I missed because of that time taking thing। उसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रही है।
If we don't stop this train soon, the other boys
So
will never
when
catch
you
us.
train go, oh fuck,
I know, just stay calm.
we have to press F।
Got him? I ain't got a clear shot.
Oh, go wrong way। क्या
Shit, more guards coming out of that train car. Damn it.
There better be some more.
यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा बहुत समझा था, but it was means you have to just mark and press bullets and वो सबको उड़ा देंगे।
Come on, sons of bitches.
He's dead।
We need the car at the back, right?
Yep, keep pushing on it.
प्रोसेस है, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है समझने के लिए, बट एक बार जब आप समझ लेते हो तो चीज़ें थोड़ा सा आसान हो जाती हैं।
Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid.
I have put back my gun so
I thought that was all of them.
that was a
Gonna
good
get out
answer.
of this.
Oh, I know we
Nicely
are.
done.
Hey, there's the other boys.
That red dot gives a very good idea that where is that person. वहाँ पे पीछे की तरफ कुछ बंदे थे जो परेशान कर रहे थे। I'm just searching for that red dot appears. But yeah, ये शायद अपने ही बंदा था जिसको मैं
Good
टेबल दे
shooting,
रहा था।
kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought
So I
so
have to
many boys
start
out here for this.
looting all the people because अगर मैंने लूटूंगा तो ये लोग लूट डालेंगे।
You two all right? Yes, let's get the money and go. We got some fellas holed up in this last car. Ah, shit. What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf.
So यहाँ पे
Wake them up a
अब मिर्ची
little.
बॉम्ब लगाएंगे ये लोग फालतू की वीडियो। चलिए मैं भी फायर कर लेता हूँ ये।
That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr.
चलो
Morgan and
कोई दे
Mrs.
रहा है कि
Smith some
नहीं दे रहा मेरे
dynamite.
को मिर्ची बॉम्ब
You
दो।
two boys go blow that door open.
यस
Now, don't matter
अब
too
यहाँ
much
पे
to us,
मिर्ची बॉम्ब
but you
लगाएंगे।
boys in there.
Seems good
Here we
enough.
go.
Now light the fuse.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellas.
मिर्ची बॉम्ब लगा दी हमने। हाँ पिस्टल भी निकाल ली। यस क्या दरवाज़ा तोड़ा भाई परफेक्ट शेप में। बाहर आ जा बेटा जल्दी से बाहर आ जा। Yes guys, if you are new, first time watching this video, पहली बार आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं तो please subscribe, like, share with your friend, girlfriend, पापा, मम्मी, नाना, नानी, चाचा, ताऊ, जिसको भी आप जानते हैं, please उनको शेयर करिएगा
Look at this place.
ताकि मेरी फैमिली और बढ़ी
Well, I've
सके और
seen
हम बहुत
everything.
ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग
So you
वीडियोस
two
बना
got the
सकें।
safe? I'll search
तो
the
हमने इतनी
rest.
मेहनत कर ली, अब है टाइम
Should be
लूटने का।
easy as
So
cake.
हमें जो मिलेगा हम सब उठा लेंगे।
You're just gonna
So
stand
पिटा
there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will
ये
ya?
यहाँ पर कुछ लूटने वाला नहीं देगा।
Me and Arthur did
लेटर्स
all the work.
इनसे भी
Yeah,
कुछ
kid did
इंपॉर्टेंट
good.
इंफॉर्मेशन मिलते
Didn't
हैं
see you rushing to
तो हम
jump
इसे भी
on
उठा
that
के रख
train.
लेंगे।
He's
यस
keen. I'll
नो
give you
पुट
that.
अवे नो रीड एंड
Okay. Let's see if we can get
यस
this open.
यहाँ पे कुछ चीज़ें हैं घड़ी सिगार और पता नहीं क्या क्या।
Come on.
सो वी विल
Getting there.
टेक दैट आउट आल्सो।
Ah, there. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read. Give me those. Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some fancy new boaties ordered from Europe.
I'm not robbing another truck as long as I live.
कुछ भी हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे यहाँ पे सब कुछ।
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
Think I got him?
Nice. Thank God. Come on.
बॉन्ड्स एक्चुअली मुझे लग रहा था कि इसके पीछे भी कुछ होगा बट कुछ नहीं था यहाँ पे.
Are you done in there? Just waiting on you, Arthur. What did you find? These bonds. They worth anything? Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this? Train? Yeah, get it out of here. About damn. What do you think? I don't know. It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us, okay? See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
सो अब इनकी ज़िंदगी मेरे हाथों पे है कि मैं इन्हें मार दूं या छोड़ दूं.
Okay, get on the train, quick, all of you. Any bright ideas I kill
हम
all
अच्छे आदमी,
three.
हम किसी को
So
मारते नहीं.
behave. Come on, move.
We won't tell a soul, I swear.
Go on.
अब हमें ट्रेन को चला देना है. बस इतना सा काम करना है, कुछ नहीं. गैस बहुत जल्दी हम लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करने वाले हैं अपने चैनल पे. तो जितना सपोर्ट आप मेरे को अपने वीडियोस पे दिखा रहे हो उतना ही मेरे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चैनल पे दिखाइएगा.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I
Sorry,
know you
guys.
two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
सो बेसिकली हमने जो डकैती की थी उसके बाद अब हम ये जगह छोड़ के जा सकते हैं कोई बेटर जगह पे.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
सो बेसिकली गाइज यहाँ पे कुछ भी ऐसा है नहीं,
Yep.
नॉर्मल यहाँ से जाएंगे और एक जगह कैंप कर लेंगे, दैट इज़ इट. सो फॉर दिस वीडियो
Get us out the stream.
हम यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं. सी यू नेक्स्ट टाइम
Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
एंड
Ah, shit.
थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. आई होप यू एंजॉयड.
Let's take a look.
और जो भी आपके थॉट्स हो, जो भी कमेंट्स हो,
Is everything
वो
looking
प्लीज़
all right?
बताइएगा. आई विल नॉट कट द वीडियो.
Ah,
ये
up the
वीडियो आगे चलता रहेगा,
goddamn wheel.
बट स्टिल इट्स वेरी नाइट, वेरी लेट.
I reckon we can handle it.
सो ऑफिस भी है मेरा, सो आई हैव टू
All
थिंक
right,
अबाउट दैट
Charles, hurry,
ऑल्सो.
hold the thing up
सो
while you
थैंक यू फॉर
tighten the
वॉचिंग.
wheel back up,
कीप
huh?
सपोर्टिंग मी जैसे आप
So
सपोर्ट कर
strong
रहे
I
हैं.
could hold up a
एंड
car. Shut up. Just
रियली
saying.
थैंक यू.
I'm saying
द वीडियो विल बी कंटिन्यू. आप पूरा वीडियो देख सकते हैं, प्लीज़ पूरा वीडियो देखिएगा. एंड सी यू नेक्स्ट टाइम विद द न्यू वीडियो. थैंक यू गाइस, लव यू, बाय.
Nearly there.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. They're all waiting on us, Arthur. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. Hurry it up, we've got work to do. So, yes, the Indians in these parts sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did. When we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low.
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... well, I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
There you are, brother. Head in there and follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck, east of the Grizzlies and out of money, and a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here, then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam, in a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, you know, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.